Hello, it's CraftyRia, and I am so glad you are joining me today for another video. Today I'm going to be recycling this cute little snowman card. It looks like he is made out of a sweater material or a knit, and he has this cute scarf that is made of buttons, and he has a couple buttons there, and his mouth is sewn on. It looks like he has a felt nose and then a knit hat up at the top. I already cut this card down to fit on a 5x7 envelope base. I received this card in Happy Mail, and it was just the front, so I don't have an inside. So I went ahead and trimmed it down so it would fit on this base. And what I'm going to do for this card is I'm going to do some button art. This is inspired from my dear friend Rosemary over at Rosemary's You Rock Art. If you haven't checked out her channel, you really should. She is awesome. She cooks, she plays guitar, she crafts, and she's just one of the sweetest and happiest ladies I have ever met on YouTube. Let's get her channel to over 1,000 subscribers. She really deserves it. She has done some recent beautiful button artwork, and I thought I would give it a try. So to start off with, I do want to mount this card to the background before I start putting any buttons on it. Before I do that, I went ahead and went through all of my red buttons and my black buttons, and I picked ones out that I think were in the same shape of the scarf here on another card back, just to kind of give myself an idea of what I want to do. I have a couple buttons here for the eyes and the mouth, and of course these black buttons for his buttons. And I have a piece of black grosgrain ribbon. This is just a ribbon scrap. It came from Melissa. She saves her ribbon scraps for me. And it's the perfect length to go across the top here, just to make his hat look like it's really a fabric hat. So I want to put the ribbon on first, and then I'll adhere it to the card base. So I have my tape runner, and I'm just going to run my adhesive right along the black strip at the top of the card. And then I'm going to just put this on, kind of line it up with the very top of the card. It's hard to see what I'm doing because I'm on a black background. But as you can see, it didn't go over the edge, and I think it lined up pretty perfectly with the top. And I'm going to go ahead and fold that ribbon down on the back. I want to be careful to fold it down and not have it go over the edge of the card, over the top edge. So there we go. That was the super easy part, and then I will adhere it down to the card background. So far, my tape runner has been working great. What I did, as some of you know, sometimes the adhesive gets stuck on this roller here, and what I did was just put a little bit of oil on it. A little bit of cuticle oil that I happen to have here at my desk. And so far it hasn't gotten stuck. I don't know if that's the answer, but for the past couple days it has behaved itself. This is just a 5x7 card base. And I'm going to go ahead and just adhere this down. And then I'll get to button arting. I think what I will do before I start gluing the buttons down, I'm going to lay them out on here just so I kind of get an idea where they're going to go, and I'll pick them up one at a time and glue them down. I'm trying to decide where these should go. They don't have to fill up the space completely, but I do want most of the space filled up. I'll hold off on that little one. I want to do all of these big ones first. See, I don't think I want those two too close to each other. I think I'll go like that. I kind of like the big flower sort of in the middle. And then I thought these would kind of just go right down the side. Maybe I don't need that little guy. There we go. I think that will work. I don't mind if they hang over the edge a little bit. Like that one's gonna end up hanging over the edge a little bit. Let's see if I can move these over. That's better. And I kind of have this extra one. I'm going to leave that extra one off. Put him on later if I need him. Or it could be a her, I don't know. Okay, so I have these, and then I have my Aleene's Tacky Glue. I have it standing upside down in this wonderful mug. It says, Ants hold a special place in your heart. This was given to me by my twin nieces one year for Christmas. I love tea, and this is a huge, you can see it to the size of my hand. It's a huge mug, so it makes a really good cup of tea. And tonight when I'm done with the video, I'm going to try this red rose lemon cake tea. I got that in Happy Mail recently. This afternoon I had the blueberry muffin tea, and it was so good. I thought it had caffeine in it. I didn't look at the back until I opened it, and it is caffeine free. So I was a little disappointed this afternoon because I always need a caffeine boost, but I will definitely have the lemon tonight. It is caffeine free. I'm going to put just a little bit of this Aleene's Tacky Glue on this aluminum foil, and then I store my container upside down. I normally have it in a box, but I just put it in this for right now, and I will wash that out before I use it for tea. And then I'm going to use just a Q-tip and then just dab it on the back of these buttons. That way I can control how much goes on and put it on the back of each button, and then I can throw the Q-tip away. So that makes it nice because I don't have to like clean a paintbrush or anything like that. I think I'm going to move this on this side since I am right-handed. And I like to use a little piece of foil or a scrap of something that I would normally just throw away. If I had a scrap piece of plastic sitting around, I would have used that. You can use a paper plate or whatever. Now this glue will dry clear, so it's okay if it gets a little unruly. This is a big heavy button, and it is curved at the bottom, so I want to make sure I get a good amount of glue on that highest point, which will be the part that makes contact with the paper. Our weather has gotten pretty cold. It's been in the 40s and 50s at night and in the 60s during the day. Let me know in the comments what your weather has been like. I like to drink tea in the colder weather. I also like to burn candles in the colder weather. I don't know why. Maybe it makes me feel warmer to have a little flame going. And like I said, it's okay if some of the background shows through because they are all buttons on there. The whole thing doesn't have to be covered up. And if you're doing button art, you can keep the background however it is. You can paint it. A lot of people will do it on like wood pieces that they get from the Dollar Tree, different wood shapes. That's what Rosemary did. And sometimes she has it painted, and other times she just leaves the wood background with the colorful buttons. These were just buttons that I've had in my stash. I did not purchase anything special for this card. I just went through my red buttons. I had received some red, green, white, and gold buttons in Happy Mail recently, so some of these are from that, and then the rest were just buttons that I happen to have in my stash. And then I have these two black buttons. They were the closest buttons I found for the size of those buttons down his or her shirt that matched. I have some buttons that are not matching, so I wanted to make sure they were both matching. And then I'm going to turn it upside down so I could do the mouth and the eyes. And I found these cute little black buttons for the mouth and the eyes. And I have, I think, just enough glue left on here that I could use it for these. They don't need a lot since they're little. I do like using the tacky glue for buttons or anything heavy because it is thicker and it, I think, tends to hold something like this better. I think the Elmer's glue would work as well. It's just not as thick, but I do think it is strong enough. I like the thickness of this to hold the button down because they won't go sliding off of it so quickly. Since these buttons are little, I think it's easier to stick the glue right down onto the card. And I think you could do that for the whole thing if you didn't want to get glue on your fingers. And then I can just fold that up and throw it in the trash. And there we go. We have this adorable button art snowman. He has, like I said, the sweater look to him, but it also is full of glitter. So it is really, really cute. I'm so glad you joined me making this cute button art snowman. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click on that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And while you're there, click on the bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. If you haven't yet checked out my Facebook group, Create with CraftyRia, I'd love it if you did. The ladies there are awesome and we do have a really good time. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you. And until the next time, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.